I think one of the problems we have in 2016 is the enormity of what was agreed last year and turning that into sort of bite-sized chunks that political leaders, elected leaders can work with. And I think that even we sometimes doubt that the world that we negotiated is possible. And of course it is, and it must be, and that's our job. But I think it's really important that we can imagine and paint the story in our own minds of what our success will look like. So for me, working in Sustainable Energy for All, I think of it's a village. It's 2024, the end of the decade of Sustainable Energy for All. It's somewhere in central West Africa, and standing in the town square, you look around and the lights are on everywhere. People are at home, people are safe, kids are studying, and in one corner of the square there's a clinic. And in that clinic is a nurse. She's middle-aged. She's able to work in her home district because there's reliable power. And she remembers smiling, standing in the clinic today in 2024, she smiles and remembers that when she was a trainee, she would hold the torch between her teeth while tending to her patients, terrified that the power would go out every time they put the instruments into the autoclave to be sterilised, terrified that she would use an unsterilised instrument on a patient. And there she is, smiling because the power's on, there's an operation underway in the evening, and they can provide the treatment that she wants to and the reason she became a nurse in the first place. That's what could be the case in 2024, that mini-grid powering that village, changing the lives of women because they're safe, changing the lives of the kids because they can study, changing the productive output of that village because there are small businesses running with reliable energy, and changing the healthcare outcomes because that clinic's operating, and changing the job profile because that woman can go and train and work in her own country. That's what we're building, and that's what Sustainable Energy for All means.